Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar. I'm Hassan, glad to be your host for today. We will be talking about smarter trading, unveiling the AI power. This webinar aims to guide you to apply an AI trading strategy in the most appropriate and profitable manner. As a brief context, this webinar provides you with a full-fledged trading strategy. The strategy is based on an AI indicator combined with two additional technical indicators. It can be applied to all time frames. With these indicators, we present to you a strategy that provides trading opportunities. Such a strategy can be useful for both beginner and advanced traders. So the first indicator we will be using for this strategy is the exponential moving average, or as an abbreviation, we can say EMA. So in general, a moving average helps traders by serving as a technical analysis tool that reflects price data, identifies trends, and can be used as a reference for trading signals. It reflects the historical price average of any security, be it a stock, a currency, a cryptocurrency, a commodity, an index, or others. This tool is mostly beneficial when adopting trend following and crossover strategies. There are three types of moving averages in general, one of which is the EMA, which we will be using for our strategy. We shall not dive into the calculations behind it, as it entails some complex mathematical explanations. Our objective is to simplify the process for you, therefore we will be guiding you to practically use it for your analysis. In other words, we won't dive into theory and calculations, but rather we will give you practical ideas to use the exponential moving average. So you can control the historical average in EMA reflex by accessing the period or the length in the settings. The period reflects the time period a moving average showcases. For instance, a 50-period moving average reflects the latest 50 data points. For our strategy, we will set the period to 200. Here's how. So first, you go to tradingview.com, you open any chart you want. In this example, I'm using the gold chart. You press on the Indicators tab as shown in the figure. After that, you type in the search box EMA and choose Moving Average Exponential. After that, you go back to the chart, access the EMA settings exactly as I'm showing you in the figure. And second thing you do is you go to the Inputs tab after pressing on the settings and you set the length or the period to 200. And after that, you go to the style right next to it and you choose the color black for clearer visibility. Now the EMA has been added to your chart and we have the first indicator set. For the second indicator is the Laguerre RSI. So 2 weeks back, we presented a webinar discussing indicators, one of which was the RSI, Relative Strength Index. RSI is one of the most important and useful indicators for technical analysis. I highly recommend you to go back and watch that course. It's available on our website anytime you wish. So, in short, for those who didn't attend, RSI measures the speed and change of price. It displays levels from 0 to 100, as you can see in the figure. Below the 30 level is the oversold zone, and there is a high probability the price would bounce back up in such a situation. Whereas above 70, it's the overbought zone, and there would be a high probability for the price to bounce down. I have highlighted for you the overbought and oversold zones in the figure on the right, and also you can see at the edge of your screen also on the right, the RSI levels from 0 to 100. However, we will not be using the RSI in itself for our strategy, but rather we will be using the Laguerre RSI. The reason is that Laguerre RSI is more suitable for the strategy, since it would help you avoid the noise of RSI, improves lag and smoothness. In most situations, the Laguerre RSI runs flat in the oversold and overbought regions. Also, it is less sensitive to short-term price movements, providing smoother trading signals. So the same way we access the AMA, we access the Laguerre RSI. We go to the chart, press on the indicators tab, and type Laguerre RSI and choose it. The Laguerre RSI would be added to our chart. You can see it. As you can see also, in the oversold and overbought regions, the Laguerre RSI runs flat in most times, providing a smoother reflection of the price movement. We can also notice that the price moves down after it breaks out of the overbought zone. It also breaks below the AMA at some point. Also, the price moves up after the Laguerre RSI breaks out of the oversold zone, and the price also breaks above the AMA at some point. So we have illustrated 4 trends, 1, 2, 3, and 4, each with different colors for a better visibility. In trend 1, you see the Laguerre RSI bouncing up from the oversold region and heading directly to the overbought. On the chart, you see the price moving up. Same way, the second trend, the price bounced from the overbought region and headed directly to the oversold. On the chart, you see the price dropping. The same thing occurred for the third trend and fourth trend. Now we're gonna go to the AI indicator. It's the machine learning by J.D. Horty. In a similar way, we go to the indicators tab and search for machine learning and choose the one made by J.D. Horty, exactly the one I highlighted in the figure. However, we should note that TradingView allows you to use only 2 indicators at one time. So we recommend you to remove the AMA before adding the AI indicator. Now the AI indicator has been added to our chart, and it would look like this. The indicator first consists of a moving average that changes color depending on the trend. During uptrends, it showcases a green color and a red one for downtrends, which provides you a clear and simple illustration of the trend. Second, the indicator detects market movements, giving you a sell signal displayed in a red arrow prior to a downtrend. Similarly, it displays a green arrow suggesting that you buy to capitalize on an uptrend. As you may already know, nothing is definitive in the stock market. To succeed with your trades, you have to increase the probability of your analysis to reach objectives accurately. The indicator will give you much more accurate signals than inaccurate ones, and the aggregate will be some sizable profits. This leads us to the third thing the indicator displays, which is the stats on the right. You can see on the right of the screen, in a circle, the stats. So in the stats, you have the win rate. The win rate in this case, on the gold chart, we see it 79.2% for the past 53 trades, with 42 successful trades and 11 unfortunate ones. This means that you would have won 79.2% of the trades you enter using its signals. Also, the indicator assigns numbers to each candle. More positive numbers correspond to a continuing bullish trend, whereas more negative numbers correspond to a continuing bearish trend. You can see them clearly in the figures I illustrated, the first one displaying more positive numbers and the second one displaying more negative ones. And you can also notice the color of the moving average being green in the first one, red in the second. Also, the AI gave us a buy signal in the first one and a sell signal for the second one. I would like to go through the stop loss and take profit for those who don't know rapidly before diving into how we apply the strategy using the indicators we illustrated. So if you want to buy gold and its price during your purchase was 1,820, you are expecting the price to go up to 1,830, for example. You would set the take profit at 1,830. And when the price reaches 1,830, the trade would close automatically with profit. As for the stop loss, you would want to limit your losses. If the market goes against your predictions and the gold started heading down, you may set the stop loss at 1,815, for example. This way, you would limit your losses. So let's now apply the strategy. First, when we are looking to buy, To apply the strategy and increase your trading accuracy to the maximum, we would recommend you to do the following. If you are looking to buy, wait for a buy signal to be displayed by the indicator. Make sure the candles are closing above the two moving averages, the moving average of the EMA and the moving average of the machine learning indicator. Make sure the machine learning moving average color is green. Lastly, make sure the regular RSI is breaking out from the oversold region. To illustrate that, you can see the conditions being applied on this figure. The indicator issued a buy signal. The gear RSI broke out of the oversold zone. The candles closed above the moving averages of the indicator. The moving average displayed a green color, and the indicator displayed regularly more and more positive numbers. When entering the trade, you would set the stop loss at the bottom of the latest candle that closed prior to the signal. As for the take profit, you can customize it yourself based on your own preferences, or you can exit the trade when the moving average line turns red. So you can see it clearly in the figure. You would buy at the signal, set the stop loss at the bottom of the latest candle that closed before the signal, and you can customize your take profit or close it when the moving average color turns red. On the other hand, when you are looking to sell, if you are looking to sell, wait for a sell signal to be displayed by the indicator. Make sure the candles are closing below the two moving averages, the EMA and that of the machine learning indicator. So if you are looking to sell, wait for a sell signal to be displayed by the indicator. Make sure the candles are closing below the two moving averages, the EMA and that of the machine learning indicator. Make sure the machine learning moving average color is red. And lastly, make sure the Laguerre RSI is breaking out from the overbought region. To illustrate that for you, you may check this figure. So we see the conditions applying exactly the way we told you to. The indicator should issue a sell signal, the AI, the Laguerre RSI would break out of the overbought zone, the candles would close below the moving average of the indicator, and the moving average displayed a red color as well. Set the stop loss at the top of the previous candle closed before the signal, exactly as shown in the figure, and you can set the take profits the way you would like or exit the trade when the moving average color turns green. So we hope you find this strategy beneficial. I find it very beneficial myself and apply it. I would like to thank you for listening. And of course, I would love for you to stay tuned for more. Now, I would like to tell you about one thing before closing. We have started a WhatsApp group. It's a Godo Academy. We share our free courses to that group. Also, we daily share free information on it. We are getting a lot of positive feedback from the members. Some of the members are already in attendance. So if you wish to join, kindly scan the barcode or use this link.